What is going on, YouTube? It is your favorite, Mr. Boom here. It is Thursday. Yeah, Thursday the 3rd. I know it's been a while since I have made any videos. Been super busy with work, which has been amazing. So thank you guys that have ordered. We're supposed to have about 20 more hood struts getting delivered today, which will then in turn be going back out today in a perfect world. But the reason for today's video, if you look, you don't have to look too hard, you can see we are getting a little bit of weather. So what I'm going to do is start the old Maverick up and take it for a spin around the neighborhood. And mind you, I am not on the factory tires and wheels. I'm on the aftermarket 20s with some cheap all-weather tires. So not the best tires for this type of weather, but it will show the capability of the all-wheel drive system. As you guys know, I have the all-wheel drive as well as the different drive modes. So gonna start it up, get it pulled out. I'm gonna have to move a couple vehicles around and mount the phone, and we'll take a little drive through the neighborhood. Might take it out on the main road, not sure yet. We'll see how it does getting out of the driveway and go from there. Alrighty, so I currently have it in regular mode. You can see there's no special drive modes. I don't have any of the different modes. Pulling out of the driveway just fine. Gave it a little gas. But she's doing all right. You can see it's not coming down too crazy, but the weather is, you can see on the road, there are some slick spots. Hit the brakes. You can see it actually does pretty well. The fronts were locking up a little bit, as you heard, but nothing tremendous. Not too bad. We'll give it a little gas. So you can see traction control did kick on a little bit, but nothing crazy. Still doing just fine. Speed limit through the neighborhood's 25, so we'll keep it under 25, as you can see. I'm gonna mount the phone real quick, so give me a second. Alrighty, phone's mounted. We're just gonna drive normal through the neighborhood. You'll see the windshield wipers going off, obviously. But really so far, obviously I haven't driven too much. Slammed on the brakes. Stops pretty decent. So far so good. And like I said, this is normal drive mode. We're going through the roundabout now. It's not spinning, sliding. It's turning just like it's supposed to. Gave it a little bit of gas, and she did get a little loosey-goosey on me right there, but again, nothing crazy. Even with these super cheap all-weathers, it's handling it really well. The all-wheel drive system seems to be doing extremely good, so definitely happy about that. And then you'll see, leaving the neighborhood, we've got a nice little downgrade here, which means coming into the neighborhood, I'll have a little incline to go through as well. So we'll get to see how it does there. And the roads look to be unprepped, unsalted, all of that, because, well, South Central Texas, they don't really care. It looks like there have been some people out on the roads already, probably for more important purposes than making a YouTube video, but I wanted to kind of give my thoughts and opinions on how the truck handles in inclement weather. So on the main road now, speed limit's 45, doing 45 just fine. I'll flip the camera. You can see, like I said, there's been a few people on the road already. It's not coming down too crazy right now, so it's definitely not last year's winter apocalypse that we experienced here in the Austin, Liberty Hill area, or Texas for all intents and purposes, got pretty hammered last year around the same time. So was hoping for a little bit more just so I could see exactly how well it would do even with these tires. We'll see what the next, turn that defroster on so it clears up a little bit. We'll see what the next couple of hours bring, and if it gets any more accumulation on the roads, and I'll definitely bring it back out. I don't know why that turned on so loud, but yeah, the truck's handling it like a champ. Obviously, if you know how to drive on, you know, slick roads, this is a wintry mix. It's not quite snow, it's not quite, it's not quite ice either. So we'll hit the brakes pretty good at 40. And you can see we're stopping completely straight. You've heard, you know, it was locking up a little bit here and there, but nothing dramatic. I'm gonna floor it. You can see, got up and went just fine. So yeah, super pleased with how the truck's handling. I mean, if this folk, or these folks out here, can take their little Oldsmobile Alero out on the main roads, then there's absolutely zero reason why anyone with an all-wheel drive Maverick shouldn't be able to either. You can see the roads are pretty clear. It's about 10 in the morning. Typically around this time, our little small town of Liberty Hill is definitely filled with traffic. Even the gas stations are, you know, pretty empty. All in all, you know, stay home if you need, you know, unless you absolutely need to go out, of course. Don't do what I'm doing and go out just for the sake of it, but, you know, I wanted to do this. Like I said, there are a lot of people that are curious to see how, you know, the Maverick handles in weather, and I know I'm not the first person to make a video like this, but I've wanted to get one out because I know that I've got quite a few subscribers that are interested in Maverick content, whereas some of the other channels that have made videos don't have quite as many that are curious. So I'm gonna go a little bit further. I'm not gonna bother taking it off-road. I don't think there's nowhere really good to take it off-road, and I don't really feel like having to run the risk of needing help. Just like you shouldn't be, you know, if you're in your Maverick and you're out and about, you shouldn't really need to find reasons to get stuck or find the breaking point of your Maverick. It's obviously not optimal to be out on bad weather littered roads. Flipping a U-turn right quick, and then what I'll do is I might see if I can find a little field. Yeah, we'll get a little sideways in the dirt there. But I'm gonna put her in, whoops, just so you can see, different drive mode. So you saw we're in normal, if it'll focus, tow haul, slippery, eco, sport. So we don't want anything aside from slippery. So now that we're in slippery mode, set the camera back up for you. And then I figured I'd do one more little bit of driving. So right now I am on the main road, normal driving road, traction control is off. Again, do not do this. There is absolutely zero reason to be driving on slippery roads unless you absolutely have to. And if you do have to, there is zero reason to be driving on them with traction control off. And yeah, so again, I'm just doing this to show the potential and how well Ford did with the Maverick and the all-wheel drive system. Currently doing 45 miles per hour. Again, the truck is handling it like a champ. Obviously, this isn't anything crazy compared to what a lot of folks up north experience when it comes to snow, sleet, and ice, but for everybody that doesn't live in a winter wonderland, this is kind of a good idea of what the Maverick is capable of. And then you'll also get to see what if you guys recall, the hill coming out of the neighborhood / going back in, you'll be able to see how well the Maverick does going up that without the any driving aids, traction control off, etc., etc. So about to pull into the neighborhood. So we got a nice stretch here. I'm going to hit the brakes again. You can see it's actually not locking up. They're locked up a little bit, but stopped just fine. Now we're going to floor it. Oh yeah, little spinny. We're going to turn into the neighborhood. Worst turning ever. They designed this terribly, but you can see nothing crazy, going up the hill just fine. A little bit of sleet, a little bit of water, a little bit of snow, but she's not spinning, not breaking free. And just so you can see that I'm not full of it, the traction control is off. No, I don't have tire pressure sensors in the truck. Don't really care. Don't need them to know if my tires are low. I can see just fine. So we're gonna turn into the roundabout. Same thing again. You can see we're doing just fine. And giving you guys a tour of the neighborhood. Hope you like it. I'll be ready, or be glad when all the construction's done. I know you guys don't care, but yeah, the construction in the neighborhood has been crazy since we've moved in, and they're moving along with these houses super quick. But all in all, anyway, since again this is for the Maverick folks and not the people that are interested in building a home, and you can see I'm the only one that's been out of the neighborhood so far. Yeah, and you can also see what I had to come out of. Got a nice little drop off as well. So yeah, the Maverick overall, and I passed the house just because I'm gonna keep driving a little bit, but super pleased with how the Maverick drove. Definitely superseded all of the expectations I had. I figured it'd be a little more difficult, I guess is the easiest way to put it, a little more difficult to drive, but really it was a breeze. It made it through pretty much everything trouble-free, issue-free. Didn't have any issues getting in and out of the neighborhood. Like I said, if we get any more accumulation, which I'm hoping we do, I will definitely be making more on that. I guess that's the easiest way to put it. As far as, you know, how much better my opinion is on how it does in real inclement weather. But yeah, hopefully you guys like the video. I know that there's going to be all kinds of people that chirp and say I'm talking too much, but I think that's kind of the point of a review video. Hopefully I got to the point for you guys, and was able to show you guys what you're looking to see as far as how the Maverick does in potato weather. And yeah, so just pulled into the driveway, gonna toss all this footage together. I'm not gonna pull it into the garage, I don't think, because I've got way too many vehicles that I'm working on. Actually, I will. But yeah, so anyway, thank you guys for watching. I was looking at my analytics the other day, and it looks like about 90% of my viewers are not subscribers. So if we could bump that number lower, get it to 80% of my viewers being subscribers, that'd be pretty cool. And again, thank you guys for watching. If there's any videos that you would like to see, any content that you would like to see, please let me know. Like I said in one of my most recent community posts, I do have a bunch of stuff to work on. If you look over, you can see I do have the FX4 valence. I've still got to get my emblems put on, and yeah. But again, thank you guys for watching. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Please give the video a thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm, helps get more views to the channel. More views to the channel means I can do more mods, more mods means more ideas and content for you guys, and you know how that goes. Throw a comment in the comment section below. It helps. And stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching. Boom.